Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Fans Hobby Double Evil. This is the tank section. This is MB08, and this is what came in today. This is the second production run of this figure, so I thought there might be interest enough to see how it does. If there's any differences, if they just reused the mold and everything's looser than some of the other reviews. As I tend to do, I will use six shot changer reviews as my standard, and I will use MGOs just so I can take a look at these. So why don't I go ahead and open the box up and we can take a look to see what we get inside. Alright, so right out of the box we get two very large pieces here. I imagine they're going to be the feet, the way this will work. We also get a baggie of stuff. The gun. Yeah, the gun has some really nice detail on it. Really nice. We get these right here. This, which looks like it should open, but it does. Okay, makes a little ramp thing. We get our Chestmaster. Or Godmaster. This is a Godmaster. Let's see, is this this is Giga, isn't it? Or is it Mega? I can never remember. Let's see here. Oh, a little bit too close. Alright, so zooming in on this, we get, that looks to be just about as close as I'm going to be able to get this with my viewfinder. So here you can see he's got a silver face with some red eyes. He's got a little bit of silver here and some silver details on the chest. He transforms. There's a cavity right here that the fist fits into. We just pull these down like this, rotate them so that they are where they need to be, pull the arms out just a little bit. And here is Mega, Giga, Mega, Giga. It was Lady Giga, Lord Mega. That was it, wasn't it? Okay, so yeah, he's a nice little figure. Let's see, does he have articulation? The head moves the slightest bit. The arms are on ball pegs. You don't get a whole lot out of them. There's an elbow bend. It's not much, but you do get it. No waist swivel. The legs can do this, although you've had to turn it around. You can't quite do the full splits that way. Alright, he's really articulate. He can speak really well. He is quite articulated, and he is much smaller than, say, a Target Master. give you a sense of scale here. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get my my ruler. So let me go do that real quick. Okay, so he's coming in at, I'd say, just a tinge over 2. I'd say 2 1/4, maybe 2 1/8. One thing I didn't do is measure this like this. So 8 inches. Back out a little bit so you all can see. Right about 8 inches. Maybe just a tinge more. The foot is the widest part as it came out. That's 3 3/4 inches approximately. I know it may look like a little bit more on camera, but trust me. Width wise, again, coming out of the package, we're looking at, I would say, 3 3/4 inches. Okay, so also in the box we got this right here, which, maybe like that. Open this up, get our instructions, our sticker sheet. Oh, so we get a detailed bonus sticker sheet for MB06. So this is PowerBaser, and this shows the top set is what you would put on there, and the bottom set goes to Double Evil. Okay. And we get our book here. Nice picture of artwork on the front. And it's part B, in case anybody was curious. Instructions, full color, and here's the guide for putting the stickers on if anybody needs that. Alright, so why don't we take a look at this thing and see what we got here. Also, I was going to mention the gun comes in at right about 5 inches, so that's a good sized gun, at least in my opinion. Alright, so we'll set this guy off to the side over here, and we will zoom in here and take us a look at this. So right off the bat, I can tell you there is significant heft to this. I don't know exactly how much, but significant. We get details right here. This is Tampograph stuff. This is silver. We have red plastic in the center here of this kind of gunmetal plastic. We get a danger sign right here. This says something in some language I can't read. This is kind of an off-white right here. Some more of that language. Don't know if it's up or down. This is painted. Yeah, that's that one. This one has the cockpit on it, obviously. It's got Tampograph stuff right through here. This is silver, this is gray. More danger right here. Some more of that language I can't read. Same thing right here. These appear to be very similar to each other, with the only difference being what's here. A little orange right there, power tank right there. Yeah, that appears to be the difference. Now I am kind of curious as to how the gun's going to fit in here. I'll figure it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is pause and we can take a look at this. I'll transform it. So to transform the left foot here, let me make sure I got plenty of light here so you all can see. Okay, first thing we do is we swing this forward, around and down, pull that up. We take this section right here and we open it up. We unclip this, pull this forward, and this is going to clip in right here. Right now it's just going to kind of rest there, but it'll solidify here in a minute. Take your tank tread, unbuckle it, and this tank tread is going to come out on a side, on a slider, and this is going to plug in. There's a pin and a port. Just comes in and plugs in, he says. Get in there. There we go. Alright, let me bring that down, bring that down. This will all secure into place when it's alright, he says. Trust me, it will. This comes in and locks in like that. It makes it relatively solid. There's good stuff there going on. This we unhook, he says, as that falls apart. Yes, there's really good stuff going on right there. This is on a sliding mechanism right here. You just slide it forward, bring this over, and there are two holes right there that'll line up those two pegs, push them into place, and there you go. Now take your foot, and if I did this right, the foot should just kind of collapse back in here, which I didn't do it right. You gotta rotate it first. Okay, rotate it, and then just collapse that down, and it'll sit right in there like that. One thing I like, it's got the little grippy stuff already, so I don't have to go buy that. I do like that. Open this up right here, bring this down, and that will lock on right there. And this is effectively part of the tank here. Last thing we need to do is come in here, rotate our turret around, and that's kind of the left side of the tank. Let me go over what we got here so far. All this comes through. You can see it right here. I'll do a scale here with everything once it's all together. It's goodly sized. There must be something that I'm missing here. Oh yeah, there is, of course. This comes down and just helps fills in that section there. So yeah, I guess it's time to do the right foot. So with the right foot, I'm expecting it to be extremely similar to the other one. Last time I concluded that something was going to be the same as the other one, it got really bad. So yeah, let's just not conclude that it's going to be the same and just hope that it works. How's that sound? So we get our foot in a similar position as what we had it before on the other one. Go ahead and rotate that back, rotate this out, which should allow you to slide this up. This will come this way, like this right here. This should rotate around and come in to fill this gap right here. He says, get in there, just like that. I like it when things work the way they're supposed to. Wish more things did. Alright, pull this up, open this up, rotate this down. It's on a double hinge right here. Slide this round, and I don't know if I showed it, there are holes right here that'll go onto these clips. Again, double hinge, rotate until you get it, and there's that. This part right here comes up. Pretty sure it comes up, yep. Get in here this time and don't forget it. Open up that section right there. Pull this back down, and this should all kind of line up together. This will line up together as well, he says. At least theoretically it's supposed to. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say that thigh was turned improperly. Surely not. No, it's got the connector bit right there, which means this other stuff has to kind of move over. There we go. It's all just a matter of getting it all lined up proper. Okay, then we come down here and we rotate this, This one slides upwards this time instead of sideways. It's got the same holes right here and plugs together just like that. And here, this one's not staying as well together. Interesting. Okay, I wonder if it might have something to do with this double hinge here. Can I pull it out just a tinch? Yeah, it's wanting to stay better. I had to manipulate this double hinge to get it up a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so it looks like that. This one is the same as the other, only it's got I didn't show the opening stuff, did I? I'll do that here in a minute. Okay, I don't remember if it opens this way or this way. Cockpit, that moves forward. Yeah. Okay. So I guess the next thing to do is simply to take our two halves here and join them together. There's a series of pins and ports all along in various different places, and it should just be, I've never done this, it should just be a matter of lining everything up and, you know, eating your Wheaties and making sure that everything lines up the way it's supposed to, and giving it a good solid push there. And I don't think it's still together. It's because it's not. Looks like, there we go, there's some locking clips down here on the very bottom that secure the whole thing into place, and then the rest of it just kind of locks in together. This thing is quite large, I have to admit. The treads are supposed to turn. Yeah, just not happily. It'd be worth a lot more to not do it than it would be to do it, I guess. So I'm going to recommend not messing with them. Let's see, that should go in there. Why are you being stubborn for? What do you want to go to your home for, man? Go to your home. Go to your home there. Alright. Interesting thing here. This is, you can't see it, this is an angled peg. This is not angled, so I'm wondering if I'm supposed to angle it so that it'll fit. Guess what I just did? Now see, if I'd reviewed Six Shot's review of this before I decided to just try this myself, I would have already known that. Kudos to you, Six Shot. Alright, so let's measure this thing real quick. It's coming in at 10 inches from side to side. It's coming in at 4.5 width-wise. Height-wise, we're going to have to measure from the turret here. That's a problem there. I'd say it's close to about 4.5. Okay. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to knock the camera there. Opening this up, open this up. We can take Mega here, and he should just kind of fit right in here and drive his tank for us. And he does. He sits right in there like he was made for it, which I guess he was. The turret, does it rotate? Yes, it'll go that far that way, that far that way. Okay, so I don't think I can really do much else other than say scale comparison in this mode, mostly because I don't have the other part yet. Hopefully it'll come tomorrow. It was ordered together, so tell you what, why don't I go ahead, zoom out a little bit, and, well, I can't zoom out anymore, that's about as far as it'll go. I'll do some scale comparisons, and we can take a look to see what he looks like. I suppose I can show them with this right here. so that we can... Nemesis, what the hell are you doing in the screen? It's not time for you yet, and besides, I was going to show you when not Power Baser, whatever his name is, this guy right here was all combined up. He's making Overlord, isn't he? Yes, he's going to make an Overlord. This is the second production run of this, so I thought it would be good to do a quick review on him. It's not anything too horrible. Ha 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 ha! One of these is not like the other. Can you find out which one? What the hell are you, Dora the Explorer now? Isn't that trademarked? I don't know. Why in the hell are you trying to... What the hell? What are you doing with the hand? Nemesis, you need to get off the screen now. Where have we had that finger? Ah! Sorry, folks. Ow, my spleen! You don't have a spleen. Ow! Cut! 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 Do 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 do. Final thoughts wise, this is those of you that know me, that have watched my channel, know that there are three things that I basically look for when I'm reviewing something, and that is quality, playability, and cost, the affordability of it. Now, the quality, it's got really good heft. Plastic feels really good. I don't know if there's die cast in it or not. Oh, and I found out to put that right there. I watch reviews sometimes, folks, besides mine. The quality is here. It is definitely here. The playability, this thing has a presence. Does this mean that you're going to pick it up and, I don't know, let your little kids play with it? God, no. But it definitely has a presence on your, well, on my review table. And yeah, I mean, use a little imagination, you can see that thing doing the stuff. The cost. Now, this is the second production run version, and it was, I have to say, I think it was something like $60 more than the original production run. I got this straight from TF Direct from China, which I guess is why I only got one piece today, and I'll get the other piece tomorrow. But it seems to be worth it, at least based around what I can tell. Skullface would tell you that if you like it, you win, right? Well, I like this thing, so I guess based around that, I win. Yay me. I don't disagree with him. Don't misunderstand me. I think he's right. As long as you're satisfied with your purchase, then it's worth whatever you pay for it, because you paid for it and you felt that that was worth what it was. I like this. I'm looking forward to seeing what the airplane looks like, and honestly, the big question that I have is, how is this going to scale with Fort Max? If it scales, I don't have a Power Baser period to compare it to, otherwise I would show you. But I wonder how this is going to compare to Fort Max, because if it is, if it scales well, then I'll actually go ahead and I'll buy that one that fits for this. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward, they're doing the female girl bot. I'm really looking forward to seeing them, the headmasters that came with this series. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, stay with me tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, depending on the US post. As soon as I get in the other one, I'll post the other one and we'll take a look at it and we'll see how it all shapes up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next review. Me too. Ah, my spleen.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Another satisfied customer of Vitamin John. Operators are standing by. Call now.